Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Chronicles of Dreding, episode 10. How we doing?
We're doing great.
Solid, man.
Well, good to be back. If anybody's got any important things to share with the stream, feel free to share. If not, let's get going.
I did my taxes.
We all did our
Nice.
taxes.
Right.
We said important, not mandatory.
Yeah.
Define
I'm
man.
not sure who the IRS is, but they can't get me to pay my taxes.
Well, all
To the FBI agent who's monitoring everything. Hi.
True. All right. Well, what happened last session? We picked up at the Goblin Village that was being terrorized by our group, and the goblins succeeded in chasing the party out. I believe Mirai went down, and by some heroic feats of Caliban, he was able to pick Mirai up and hustle out of the town, only having to deal with, I think, the hobgoblins or whoever was chasing y'all. So after that, I think the party met back up, pretty low on HP, so we went back to the tower, healed back up, and then proceeded onward to a little hole in the ground, little well, I don't know what to call it. Grotto. There we go.
Cenote.
That one. So the party found there, and then explored around there a little bit. Couldn't quite figure out what was going on. There was some whistling down in the water, and eventually figured out that the tides were lowering, and that grotto would eventually clear out of all the water that was filling up passageways. So the party proceeded forward, finding some drawings on the wall, and then proceeding into this chamber here, where there is 8 little pillars with a little round indentation in the middle and a riddle around the base of the pillar. The riddles are in chat, 1 through 8, and that's kind of where we're picking up.
Awesome.
Matt, you said you understood some of these riddles.
Yes, remember correctly from back when. Looks like one of them is the goblin encampment, right? I remember hearing them again. I think I had like a whole aha moment. It's been 2 weeks. It's okay, but yeah. I think the first thing I'm also pissed off at these goblins is we go find our giant friend. I was thinking our hill giant friend might have one, or like his people, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And then, yeah, but yeah, I'm ready to fuck shit up. Quick question: Do you guys have like a black screen right now, or is your roll 20 loaded?
Scroll down
It's
to
at the bottom of the black.
Yeah.
On the black, that must be it. Thank you.
Yeah, I messed
And
it up too, and I was like,
yeah, I was
Josh
like,
said,
man.
"Here it is," and I was like, "Where it is?"
Yeah,
Are we
zoom one
sure?
out and then scroll down to the bottom. Zoom back in.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're feeling up to it. We could go try to find our giant friend or explore this place some more. See what's around.
Do we see there's a door like right here?
Here. But yeah.
Aren't we gonna drown if high tide?
Depends on how waterproof that door looks.
Well, and I think didn't we say we had like 6 hours down here?
Yeah, give or
we got
take.
Yeah, so you have a bit that we can, take a little bit longer, but maybe make sure that we don't go out too far.
Yes, it was investigated that the chamber refills quickly when it does begin to refill. There was abrasive marks on the walls where the tide enters in from, so it's a bit explosive. So notate that. Once you see water, get the fuck out.
If we have some time left, you guys want to just try to do a little bit of exploring in here?
I think so.
I'm done.
So let's do it. I think I don't have dark vision, actually. Never mind. I was like, if I'm still werewolf mode or whatever, I might have dark vision, but I do not.
Well, we do have both of your tokens on the screen right now.
We do.
Yeah, this one should be off. There we go.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys can explore around if you like. Go ahead and make me investigation checks or perception checks. Kind of depends on your vibes, whatever you're going for.
Let me switch back. My screen just went black again. Hold up. Hey, Josh, I don't have anything on my screen now. It's just completely black.
Might be because your token. I'll just move you a token there. Good now.
Perfect. Yeah.
Something to do with your other token. Maybe your other token doesn't have vision.
No worries. The investigation.
There we go. Alright, now it has. Yeah.
Well then.
Yeah. Calvin, searching around in this area, you'll probably go up on like some of these like corals over here, and you'll find like it definitely seems like a fish scale, but it's like larger than any other like fish scale you've ever seen. Maybe like almost the size of like a hand, maybe the size of not quite your hand, but like a smaller person's hand, I guess. But like maybe like fits up most of your palm type of thing. It's definitely a pretty big fish scale.
Okay. Awesome. All right, so I found this fish thing, guys. This is not. I wonder if this is like the same type of scale that our like our fish friend that we saw has. You remember that guy who was at the goblin encampment?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the poor unfortunate
true.
soul.
Was he big or was he
Maybe.
small? I thought he was small.
They're like 4 feet tall.
It was like
Yeah,
a
so you think-
regular. Maybe it's his mommy's.
That's all you'll find in this chamber for now.
Well, we have a bunch of. Because we also determined that they might be mermaids living down here, or
Oh yeah, more folk.
the merfolk. So, not sure, but those don't really explain having a giant scale either.
Regardless of our fishy friend or not, the giant scale will point to some sort of large, scaly creature down here, I assume.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
So, could be friend, could be foe. Also, I don't think that we know if that guy's a friend. I think we just know that he was imprisoned by the goblins and got let out.
That's true.
Also,
Well-
I don't know if we know about this, but did you have any conversations with that one weird goblin?
One weird goblin?
It was the one that talked
Yeah,
to you.
Oh,
one-
yeah.
He said, "Please don't kill me." I
Um,
think.
Yeah, no, I did not.
Okay.
I kind of just. Ended up, I think, after missing my attacks on him, retreated back out of the house.
No worries. Well, even though it might be a little fishy life form down here, I mean, we're gonna have to come back here anyways to put whatever we find back. So you might want to explore now and just cross that bridge when we get there.
I think
Yeah, I'm
so.
down.
I'm down for it.
Let's do it. Awesome. Do you guys want to head? I'm gonna follow Mariah.
Yeah, let's head this way.
Yeah, you guys can head on down, and it looks like this path will continue out for a while, and also like lead to like another little chamber area where it looks like it probably fills up with water. So it kind of makes like another loop, and it looks like maybe there's another area where it leads out to the ocean. So kind of like a mirror version of the other one.
Okay. So then this chamber that we've seen must be some sort of central area.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess all that's left is these doors, or this door.
That'd be a
Let's
good
do it.
assumption.
Yeah, I
let's
say we try going through the door then.
Sure.
Where is it? Right up here?
Yep.
Like at the very top? Okay. All right. I
Pretty-
try to open the door.
Pretty solid door. Go ahead and make me a strength check.
Oh man. Where are you? There you are. Ooh, there we go.
Saving throw, but still a good check.
Nice.
The door does not budge an inch.
Thanks.
I wonder if we need to get all the crystals or whatever and put them on everything first before the door actually budges. You know, like does it unlock it somehow?
I see. There's like these pedestals. You got a good point.
Yeah.
You need to, do an investigation check on the door itself to see if there's like any locks to pick or things of that nature on there, like any arcane runes or something.
No locks. There is writing. It is not familiar with you. It looks similar to Elvish, but it's not quite. Venzana speaks it, but this isn't quite the same as Elvish. It's maybe a little older, maybe a different like set of characters or something like that. A couple like of the characters are the same, but it doesn't make sense the way they're used. It's a little weird. Like it's like someone made their own alphabet out of like Elvish and then added some extra characters.
Gotcha. Awesome. You want to try to take like a
Okay.
mental note of
I'm
this?
going to cast Comprehend Language
Oh yeah.
while touching that door. So it says, for the duration you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. It takes about 1 minute to read 1 page of text. Does not decode secret messages or in a text or glyph that is not part of the written language. Okay, yeah, so let's try reading.
Nice.
Alright, spell is cast. What do we got here?
It's like this is a door.
Door. And like, interesting.
Yeah, but it's like spelled like British or something like that. So it's like
It's like
D-O-U-R.
or it's like a door-based pun. Like, this
Yeah.
is adorable. And you're like, oh my.
You sound like
I'd like to
Mabel
use-
there for a second.
I'd like to cast Blind Silt.
Oh, you guys won't believe this. Anthony played a melee character this past weekend.
I played a ranged character that happened to have swords.
Hey.
It's an improvement, but he did not. It was not a first spell caster, so we are slowly converting him to our side. Yeah.
Yes.
I do have more health than you. Barely.
I just have a higher AC than you, which was crazy.
Yeah, I know, it's weird, but it's fine.
It's
Both of us
D&D,
are. It's okay, I now have a 600-foot range, so
which was
we're going to make it work.
All right. The chamber will read Pearl of Wisdom of the Depths, Watcher's Hands that Mingles, Others of our Ancient Elixir, Descending Doom in Temptation.
Is this biblical or riddly?
a little bit of both. I feel like.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
And can you speak the language when you cast a spell? What is it?
I
You
think
just
it
read
says I can
Just comprehend, right?
comprehend. Yeah, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language.
So yeah, you won't be able to pronounce or read it out loud, but you can decipher it into this for common.
Hey everyone, here's what it says.
Gotcha. I think just looking back, right? These are all, well, not all pearls, but they said, I think one of the codes was like, in the heart of the island secret grove, a pearl rests where enchanted waters rove. I think we're in the secret grove right now, so where there
Yeah,
could
that would
be
make sense.
a pearl, right? And then at the peak where the goblins seek their claim, a hidden treasure in the hill giant's name. So it's either something with where the goblin encampment was, or the actual hill giants themselves. Like if there's like they're fighting over territory, there must be something there. Um, and then you guys, Vinzana and not Vinzana, sorry, Mirai and Buckethead, you guys down a ship, right? When you went down, or do we see a ship on our way in?
I don't
I think we saw
recall that.
I think we saw like an abandoned ship when we came when we were exploring before we found this room. We saw something with the abandoned ship. Um, and if so, there's also a pearl there. Maybe this is saying that we need to get all the pearls or whatever to open this door.
Possibly, yeah.
Do we
And how
think that
many? Do we know how many different things we need?
It said 6.
8?
6 or 8?
8. No, it was 8. You were correct. I saw the first one. Yeah. There's 8 pencils. I'm dumb. Yes. There's 8.
Do we think that it's a literal definition? Like, pearl as in, this is literally a pearl that we will find, or pearl as in we'll find some special, I don't know.
I mean, I think it's safe to say, at least for now, to assume it's literal.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, we're in potentially a place of, like, merfolk, and pearls are pretty, has to do with underwater, and, so I think it's safe to assume, but we can definitely make sure, we're not just looking for pearls either.
So then the first step here would be go to a location that we believe will find one of these, quote, pearls, and see what we see.
Yeah, and that'll be able to tell us.
I'm like almost 100% positive that either where we're at currently has 2 pearls, because I'm pretty sure that we've passed a ship of sorts on the way here. Like I think with me and Vinzana, not Mariah, but I think we saw a ship like as a route we could go down. And then unless I'm just having like a getting campaigns mixed up kind of situation, which has happened.
Possibly the first hallway you went down had like etchings in it, and it was like etchings of like a bunch of ships that were crashed together type of thing.
That must be it. The etchings. I'm just overthinking. But I feel like this actual place would have at least 1 or 2, like where we're at currently.
Yeah,
Right,
well, might as well start here then, since it's low tide.
Yeah. Awesome. You guys want to go back the way we came in and investigate that main area again? Like we did investigate everything down at the first part.
What was the clue for the one here?
It says, in the heart of the island's secret grove, a pearl rests where the enchanted waters rove. And then there's also one where it could be. That's a different one. I think the coral, like amidst whispers of the coral symphony, a gem rests in a water tapestry.
I mean, Choral Symphony kind of seems like this cistern, cenote, whatever we want to call it. Like this whole area seems a little bit like a form of choral symphony. I mean, we see the like chorally pieces here.
Yeah, absolutely.
We could also see the main grove that we came into kind of had a lot of different corals.
That's very true. You guys want to head back that way while the tide's still low?
But
I mean,
Onward.
we can try to investigate this room more, but I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Something tells me is we're not going to find a pearl in the room where we need to bring all the pearls.
Yeah, yeah. So I think we know when we go back to the main, like the first room that we were in, and see if we missed something.
Yeah, let's try that.
I think you're absolutely right. We'll head back this way.
Cool. Y'all can head back towards that main room.
I guess we also didn't like investigate this room very well either.
Yeah, you can begin looking around this room. Why don't you guys give me investigation checks once again? Are you staying in Lycan form?
No, it's fine. I'll just drop it.
Move
Where
faster
am I
then.
investigation check?
Investigation.
1 minute.
Oh my god.
Yeah, me and Mariah are lost.
Yeah, we're not.
We're all
We're
lost.
not with the program.
We're just like mermaids exist. What?
Dude, I call dibs if we meet one.
Y'all got any more of those?
Are there mer butlers?
Y'all got any more
Oh
of
my
those
God.
pearls of wisdom?
Air Butler, more Burtless would be great.
Yeah, Venzana, you begin looking around, and when you come across this little coral cluster over here, you'll see that one of the pieces of coral, these like flat little blue ones, appears to have like another layer below it. And as you kind of begin fishing around in between the layers, you will feel that cylindrical or spherical object of a pearl.
Hey guys,
So proud of you.
I guess they meant literal.
Oh snap!
Oh shit, dude.
Oh snap! How big is this pearl?
Not massive, but good size, like maybe like a 1 inch diameter.
Big as
Okay.
my left nut. Nah, so it's decent.
That's a pretty decent size
Nice.
pearl.
Fucking nice, man.
Just the left one though.
I was gonna say, just the left one, huh?
Mhm.
Yeah, value wise, yeah, it's probably pretty far up there, like for a stone.
All right.
Or is it even
So I'm gonna
pearl stones technically?
show it to everybody, and then I guess I'm going to. Oh, now the friggin' books showed up in my inventory. Now I got both books. Anyway, I will add it to my inventory if that's cool with everybody, so that we can keep track of these things.
Sure.
Yeah.
Should I do a custom pearl or just pearl?
Make it a big pearl.
Do Coral Lagoon, pearl.
All right. Where is my custom stuff? Add custom item.
Left nut sized in parentheses.
Coral Lagoon Pearl. Notes. Left nut sized.
There we go.
Nice, guys.
Add to backpack.
Honestly, this is what D&D's all about, fellas. Left nuts.
Left nuts.
Left nuts.
I put left nut size parentheses 1 inch.
Love this, guys.
All right.
Okay,
Just so we can
so
keep track.
we're looking for pearls.
All right.
Found one here.
Digging back through this, right, real quick. A couple ones was within the cavern where echoes whispers true, a pearl's glow reveals an underwater view. I don't think that's the one for this one. There's a couple. I think this was the Heart of the Island Secret Grove. I think this was that pearl, like so, like the 6-6 clue.
I would agree.
Oh yeah, go for it.
Beneath the Guardian's watchful eye, a pearl hides where cliffs touch the sky. Sounds like that tower that we've been at.
I think so too.
Hmm.
I also think that like Mariah, you said this last time. Go get the giants, the hill giants. Have them go beat
Yeah.
up the goblins, whatever. 'Cause I also think that one of them has it. I think there's also it might be a giant graveyard nearby.
Hmm.
They said where the bones of giants lie, neath ancient stones, a hidden gem in a giant's abode. Then when we
Oh
find the
yeah.
gem at their place, and get them to take us to, well, take them with us to the goblin's place, and get their gem as well there, or if it's
Okay.
nearby the goblin's place, right?
Yeah. So
One,
do we have any other pearls that potentially will be here? Because I say we might as well try and find what's here before high tide comes, and then we can go off.
I wonder if we
Um,
should go towards where you and Zach went and see if there are any ships at the end of that, because one of them says like where the tides caress a forgotten ship's bow, Pearl waits in the ocean's soft vows. I think the way you guys went led out to the ocean.
yeah.
I wonder if we investigate that more, we'll be able to see something.
Okay. Let's try it.
Awesome, let's do it.
All right, so
All right. Okay, so we head on out of the place. I believe you guys have a rope somewhere that you guys can climb out of.
yeah, there's like a rope here, I think, is what we determined, or
Something like that.
here, something.
I
I don't know,
don't
either way,
know.
we're up.
Yeah, you guys can begin climbing out. What was the plan? Where is the group trying to go?
I think go to where Zach and Mariah went.
We're,
Followed down this way last time. They followed this path,
Oh,
and
okay.
they went out to the ocean, just kind of see if there was any ship nearby. That's like our closest spot to the ocean.
Gotcha. They went down that pathway and eventually they come into like ocean water, like basically where like low tide water will begin to flow back in. It's not like directly into the ocean type of thing.
Yeah, got so like it's not like going to like a beach or something.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're gonna have to dive to get out into the ocean if they wanted to, or if y'all would want to.
Oh. Would you guys want to do anything while we're still here before the tide comes back in? Do you want to try to go and start changing the tower?
There were two paths, right? Two tunnels. This was our second tunnel, and the other one led to the
here.
secret chamber.
Yeah, and one over here. There's
Okay.
technically two pathways here, but they meet back up in the middle.
Okay.
Can we check those etchings real quick to see about the ships crashing, to see if they give us any like indication of where those ship crashings might be at?
yeah. Let's try that.
Does that make sense? See,
Yeah.
instead of wandering the island aimlessly.
Yeah. Let's do that. Could give us good information.
Yeah, you can go in there and look. Let's see. Drawing. It appears to be like in a little like cove like situation, so it looks like it's like on the water's edge, but like a rocky cliff like area. So it's like kind of nestled into maybe like a higher point towards the ocean or something like that. There's just a bunch of rocks and then some torn up ships.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
So there's a multitude of ships, not just one. So maybe a higher traffic area of some sorts.
Yeah. All right. We can definitely go look for that. Do you guys want to head back to the tower? I'm pretty sure. I think Vandana's right.
Yeah. Let's start there, and then maybe we can do the graveyard next.
Oh,
Okay. We can head back
Do it.
on to the tower. We'll get there.
There we are.
And yeah. Where are we looking for said pearl? Are we tearing up chests? Are we climbing to the top of the tower? Zach's already been up there. We looking into the eye of the beholder.
Oh man, I forgot about that thing.
I feel like it must be that. Not it must be, but
I
like there's
feel
a
like
good
it must be
chance.
that thing.
Ah, damn it! I forgot about that thing too.
Oh yikes. Okay, Caliban, can you read the description one more time?
Yeah. Let me go back to it. Which one was? Sorry. Oh, beneath the guardian's watchful eye, a pearl hides where the cliffs touch the sky.
Beneath the
So,
Guardian's watchful eye.
God damn it!
Uh...
There's a good chance. Josh, I'm not saying this because I'm mad, but fuck you, man. If this is true, it's gonna suck.
There are no cliffs around here, so.
Yeah. Okay, there's no cliffs around here though, right? So if the cliff touches the sky, it'd be meaning that this tower touches the sky, right?
Possibly.
I mean, when we were on top of the tower, and by we, I mean, I believe it was Zach who was on top of the tower.
Naked.
Yeah.
Who was naked?
Did
You had to mention that part.
absolutely necessary to this question. Did you
His character
see
development.
anywhere that had a taller peak than this tower?
Josh, is there like a memory check I can do?
Either wisdom or just perception in general, whichever one you like.
Damn.
Save and throw.
Wait.
But yeah,
Wait, that was a save. Darn it. Is there a normal wisdom?
I want to take
it's
it.
still a 19.
Yeah, I can take it.
Oh.
It should roll the same.
Sometimes.
He's like
Plus he's proficient. You'll remember seeing some like cliffs off in the distance. Basically, the further east you go of the island, it starts to go a little bit more steeper up, like gradient.
Oh, duh, because they're freaking hill giants. They need hills to live in.
Yeah.
All right.
So it sounds like we're gonna find some pearls with the hill giants.
All right. You guys
Yeah.
want to talk to our big friend?
Sure. If you guys also want, I guess we didn't write down the description of all those drawings or whatever. But one of the drawings was like a Rio de Janeiro-esque statue of some sort.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What was these statues to? The giant's abode.
So did we look? I know we investigated the Watcher, but did we look physically under the Watcher? Maybe what we thought was his nuts are actually pearls.
The family jewels.
Yeah, like literally.
That's true.
It is just a big spherical object, so if anything, it's already a nut. You know?
Okay.
Oh.
It is. It is. It is.
It's got plenty of-
Much bigger.
Maybe the
much
real
bigger
pearls are the
than
friends
left
we made
nut
along the
size.
way.
Much bigger than the left nut. It's the right
That's
nut.
getting into the right nuts.
There's plenty of appendages hanging off of the beholder, but not one of those appendages.
Is there something in here that we can like? It's something in the tower, shiny, whatever, that we can take to the giant? Like, hey, we found this extra shiny, in case they're pissed. Like any just jewels or whatever. That
What about
look
the-
shiny.
I took like some fancy place settings with me,
You did. Yeah.
so we can. I have that in my bag, or we could also take. We could also take one of these big goblets, the gold things, the gold circles that you see.
Mm-hmm.
We could take one of those. Those are pretty shiny.
I think those are fire pit pans, because remember we used
Yeah.
them to collect water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty
We could take
big
one of
and
those-
heavy, but they seem to be made of either some type of brass or some type of gold, maybe even.
Oh.
So they are shiny. You maybe have to polish them up. They've been sitting for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, you could take them in. They might fit inside the chest. Maybe it should be a little bit of a squeeze instead of having to carry them.
Would you want to leave the chest here just in case?
What's a backpack?
True. But I know the giant we talked to was dumb. I don't know if I think his name is Freddy
That's
would
a
be
good
also dumb.
point.
Right. The one we talked to, but and if whoever's leading them can check things up, I don't want to assume that all hill giants are stupid, right?
Bet.
That'd
Yeah,
be
okay.
racist.
And I did
Exactly.
check my I checked my backpack chest of holding, and inside of it already are 3 basins, and they're copper and make. Is the notes I have.
Oh, like we already have
We
some of these
we already
things?
have 3 basins in the chest, and they are
Oh.
copper.
I think we might
How'd you
have,
Well-
loot so
we
many
might have this idea
basins?
already.
But
Yeah.
if Josh says they're gold now, I can definitely make that edit.
Bronze.
Would you guys want to?
They could be
Just
melted
you and
down and
me
made
and-
weapons if you wanted to.
Oh,
That's
okay.
cool.
I like that.
You want me and Buckethead to try to? If I can't carry it by myself, we try to carry it together. The giants. Just take one and leave
Hey,
the
as
chest
long as
here.
you're not expecting me to carry shit, I think I have a -1. Yep.
I can definitely carry some stuff.
Yeah. and
You
we
can
put
just
them on
wear
our-
the basin as a bucket head.
There it is.
Then I would be basin
need-
head.
We need to make you a bronze or gold bucket.
Well, I think he definitely has an upgraded bucket from
That's true.
Vinzana asking the what was it, the fire elemental?
Yeah.
If I stick
Fire
my
elemental and his
head
friend.
into the backpack
Yeah.
chest of holding, would it then be a bucket chest of holding?
The game would probably explode.
Oh, damn it.
Could he just wear the chest of holding over his head as his new bucket?
So, all
These
right.
are the questions that need to be asked.
Yeah. Let's go try to find this dude and see what happens. Yeah, giants.
Yeah, how are you going about finding those guys? Because when you left him last, he said, "Wait here, I come get you eventually." Basically.
Yeah.
Didn't we say like 2 or 3 days?
Possibly.
I think there was a
We did
defined
say-
time that we had.
He did say 2 to 3 days because then we were trying to figure out like how long we had it here
Right.
so we could hang out. I'm sure he
So
we could
we're
try
like
tracking him down.
we're in like a day and a half, aren't we?
Yeah.
Since you guys left him 2 nights now, I think this is the second day. He left. You guys slept that night in the tower. Then you guys did the goblin thing. Then you slept that night in the tower, and then you guys are on the day after that. So it's been 2 days since you
Okay.
guys have seen him.
He said 2 to 3.
Yeah, which side do you want to err on here? You guys want to try to explore something else then in the meantime, and just
I think
hang out
so.
back here?
Did we see what direction he went off in?
You went to the
And-
east.
I think
I'm
he
like-
did go to the east, yeah.
I mean, this island's
Track
not gargantuan. And
I got some- I have
also,
Yeah, we
also
could just
like,
try going to the east. Well, and two, we already know that
So
based
here's
off of Zach's check, we could there's the cliffs to the east will potentially be where one of the pearls is anyway.
yeah, and another thing I just thought of. So this giant's been walking back and forth between his giant village and this area. I bet there's a giant walking path.
see, I was thinking, why don't we just try to track where he left? I mean, he's giant. He doesn't leave tiny footprints.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I bet there's a worn path leading to his village based on how often he said that he frequents this place.
I'm down.
Fucking do it.
Yeah. All right.
Track him down.
Josh, can we do a perception check to find the path?
Yeah. Perception check to
Or investigation, would that be better?
Fine. Probably investigation. Let me look at a character sheet real quick. I need to investigate the character sheets and see what's appropriate here.
Can you give me an
Josh is rolling
investigation
his investigation check. He does not find it. We get to choose which skill.
Yeah, I would say investigation or a survival check. I think would be appropriate. I think either one
That's
works.
true.
If I try to check, I'm gonna do investigation. Ooh.
Better.
Ooh, either one I'm bad at.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, ha
Haha.
ha!
Yeah, you guys can come across the path. You'll see a couple footprints here and there, and eventually, as you get further and further into the woods, you'll begin to see like the branches of like the close trees and whatnot that are either broken off or split, and you'll see a little bit of that worn pathway. You guys can find your way towards the village.
Making our way.
Making
Making our way downtown.
Glad we were all on the same page for that.
We are all on the same page here.
But yeah, you guys can begin heading that way, and you guys will soon come across what appears to be basically just like a massive, like, I guess the most appropriate way of describing it would be like a mass grave, but it's basically like a dugout trench, and there is some pretty large bones inside of it.
Wasn't this something that you
This was
thought
one of them. This was
the
one
bones
of
of
them.
Yeah,
giants
this is
lie?
one of them
Yeah,
too.
this
Yeah.
is one of them. It says in the one of these is where the bones of giants lie, neath ancient stones, a hidden gem in a giant's abode.
Beneath ancient stones in a giant's abode.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, do we see giants stones or somewhere
Ancient.
where a very well-known giant is being like laid to rest? Should we do an investigation check?
No, you guys are okay. Yeah, as you kind of explore the area a little bit more and more, I'm assuming you guys go down into the little mass grave, right?
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
as you
sure
guys go down this area a little bit, you'll see that it kind of leads into a like little cliff area type thing that's dug out, and it looks like someone lived down here at one point. You can see like some pretty old like bedding and whatnot, and you guys can go into that little area. It looks like someone would have to have crawled into this area like for a giant, but you guys can pretty easily just walk into it. And yeah, as you crawl into that little area, you guys will find a pearl nestled with like probably like a little pile of like black cloths, maybe stinky cloths or something like that. They're pretty decayed by this point, but yeah, you can find them down in that area.
Snap.
All right, solid,
right.
boys.
Vinzana, do you want to go ahead and hang on to this one too?
Sure. Especially because all I need to do is click add one more.
Ooh, but this one's called the Giant's Graveyard Pearl.
God damn it. All right. Adding another custom item. You can keep going.
Had to get it somehow. Okay, so that's 2 down. Pretty sure the other one's gonna
Let's
be
go.
with the goblins, right? And then
Yeah, good thing we're on good terms with them.
right? Well, get these one like at least okay turns with the giants to go fight the goblins for us.
We killed half of them. We're coming back for the other half and the pearl now.
We killed maybe a fifth of them, right? I feel like
We're rounding up here.
Yeah. We were severely fucked on that one. But you guys want to keep going and see if we can find either the cliffs or the giants like actual village?
I think so, yeah.
Do it.
I do have a question though. How will we convince the giants to help us defeat the goblins to get a pearl for ourselves?
We
Don't
don't
Oh,
kill
with
them
the
with
brat?
pearl.
pearl piece. They don't need about the pearl. They just don't like the goblins in the first place.
We just hate dude, we hate goblins too. Come, let's go fuck them up.
Dude,
We
Exactly.
literally
Alright.
just tried to kill them.
I think
and they
that's
almost killed
legitimate
us.
Like they're pretty on board with the like we hate goblins train.
Solid.
Not saying they're for genocide, but they're not opposed to it.
It's not
They definitely are
genocide,
racist,
it's
man.
homicide.
Yes.
Yeah, if you guys continue like following the beaten path, you guys will eventually come across a little clearing where it appears that the giants are living. What time of day is it? You guys were there. High tide happened around noon. You guys walked back another 4-ish hours. You are coming up on the end of the day, so it's probably like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon.
God, so we can
Uh,
party with the Giants?
So you guys can
hell yeah.
indeed party with
Perfect
the Giants.
timing.
You guys do not see your friendly Fred though. There is another 2 giants there though. They appear to be similar size, maybe a little shorter than Fred is, or something along those lines. There's 2 giants there, but you do not recognize Fred as one of them.
Do you guys want to risk talking to them, or do you want to try to go back, or maybe go somewhere? Like, we know where it's at now. Or do you want to try risking this now, or do you want to maybe go talk to, go look for the cliffs, maybe real quick?
Could look for the cliff. It is getting late. What do we think about where are we staying? Do we want to risk camping out, or do we want to just make our way back to the tower?
I feel like even though it's 5 o'clock, it's not going to be that big of a deal to get back. Like, nightfall will happen, but I'm not like super concerned.
We haven't had many issues around this area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not like I'm more concerned personally with us trying to talk to these guys without Fred as like a voucher, you know?
That's a good point. Okay,
Fred's a cool dude.
let's go look
Yeah.
at the cliffs then.
Yeah, as you guys do enter out into this clearing, you do get a better view of the area surrounding. You guys can see to like your south, maybe southeast. It does begin to climb pretty quickly up to like a pretty tall cliff on the like southeast side of the island.
Okay.
If you guys like, you guys can begin climbing up that little cliff. And as you get closer and closer, the statue at the top will become a little bit more visible. It's not a massive statue, but you guys will see that there is something definitely like nestled at the top of the cliff.
All right. Can we grab the thing that's nestled at the top?
Yeah,
Investigate it.
yeah. You guys can make your way up there. Why don't I get a religion check?
All right.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Jonathan's the big brain in here.
Nice job, Paladin.
Aren't you a paladin?
I love the non-religious paladin. Such a good character.
I was working out instead of going to church.
This is I still think it's crazy that paladins, technically speaking, don't need intelligence though. So it doesn't like that can be easily a dump stat for them. This is great.
And it also makes sense because I was an outcast noble, so they probably didn't let me in the church.
He
There you
believes
go.
in the Swoley
I
spirit.
was dirty.
You know what? You also owe to the ancients, right? So you probably like you train more in the woods, anyways.
Yeah.
Like-
I was hanging out in nature.
It's fucking amazing.
But yeah, as you come across the statue, it is a female statue, medium height, slender build. Has a little bit of like an angry expression on her face, but she's pretty strikingly like beautiful. Has pretty like long hair, about like waist length, so goes down quite a ways. You will recognize this as the goddess Gaskif, goddess of vengeance. Not quite Rio de Janeiro-esque, but she is pointing one direction, going, I guess, west. And at the top of this statue, which is not massive size, so someone could climb it pretty easily, you'll see like a circlet or tiara of some sort and a pearl nestled on top of it.
Does it bother anybody that this is the Statue of Vengeance?
I mean, it's fitting because we want some vengeance on some goblins.
She's
Do
Do you
pointing
think
towards
she
the top of
knows
the
that if we steal her pearl?
We were offer up an offering instead, maybe.
Yeah.
We can give her. We could get.
We can give her the dupe.
Here you are. I mean, if we're really, I mean, I still have a diamond and a star rose quartz.
A nut for a nut.
I don't recall, but I also have a pearl in my inventory.
Probably much smaller.
Yeah. Why don't we just give her the smaller one and convince her that it's worth more?
You want to convince a goddess.
Yeah.
The
Well, I
statue
think
of
it'll
a
be
goddess,
pretty
to be
easy.
correct.
I don't think she's gonna talk back.
Perfect woman.
At least immediately. It may come later in the form of karma, but
I mean, I'm pretty sure we've had
will...
worse ideas, but like not much.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just go ahead and climb her. I'm going to mount
Yeah,
her.
you are.
Yeah.
And and I'm gonna just take the pearl, and I'm not giving her anything. I'm just taking
That's my rogue.
it. We gotta do it the right way here.
Yeah. There's only one way to do this.
Exactly.
Yep. You can grab the pearl, go on, climb down, and you can add Guardian's Pearl to whoever's holding onto it.
Vinzani, you want to just keep on holding on to him?
Yep. I'll put the Guardian's Pearl in my inventory.
It is at this time, though, in the distance, you'll begin to see some storm clouds rolling in.
Those have got to be unrelated. I promise you. I promise you.
Would you guys want to try camp out here?
Unrelated events.
They're so unrelated.
Well, I don't know. I mean, do we want to camp out here, or do we want to just head back to the tower? Well, because potentially, if we head back to the tower, we could actually potentially take watches throughout the night, even though we don't necessarily need to. But if we're at the tower, we may run into Fred.
That's a good point. And if we run into him, then he could potentially get us back here with shelter.
Yeah.
Because he'll vouch for us with his buddies.
While we're at a good vantage point, why don't I get perception checks from the party as well? As you guys look out to the storms, you guys can look down the cliff sides.
I'm not looking anywhere.
I'm like crap today.
The storms are distracting, you know?
We're in the double digits, baby.
Like, I see rain.
Yeah, maybe it's just too cloudy, or now that the sun is going down, these storm clouds are rolling in. Maybe it's just too dark to see anything. So along those lines, that'll work.
Well, guys, what do you want to do?
I guess we can start heading back to the tower, get some proper shelter, get a good fire going, take it easy for the night. How long does it take us to get to the tower again? From here?
Probably not too long, maybe 30 minutes, if that.
Oh, yeah, then.
Oh, yeah. We should definitely. I say we go back to the tower. Safer,
Absolutely.
and we'll run into Fred.
Let's do it.
Or we'll hopefully run into Fred.
Sounds good. Guys can head into the tower. Fred is not at the front, or what he thinks is the front. Like that. But yeah, you guys can head on to the tower for the night. Go inside, clean up, dry off, whatever you need. The storm does come in pretty quickly, and yeah, you'll begin hearing those lightning strikes pretty close by.
That's good for them. We're gonna hang out in this tower.
True. All right. Well, 3 pearls down then, right? 4 pearls? 3 pearls.
Yeah. 3 pearls.
3 pearls.
I believe. Yeah.
Is this a short rest?
Yes.
Or long rest, I guess.
Long rest, yeah. Yeah. Everyone will recover one. Everyone will gain hit die, a hit point, whatever. They can roll their hit die. So
Oops.
If you like.
I didn't mean to click that. Whatever. It's fine.
Ooh, baby.
You know what? I'll just take it. Why not?
Tactical max.
And then, what do I have? I've got all my Sylvan Purity, all my sorcery points. Long rest, I'm going to gain my spell slot back, and we're good.
All right. Probably at this time, you guys can go down through the riddles together, maybe while someone's preparing dinner. And assuming someone probably wrote them down, but you guys can go down the list and kind of theory craft if you like during the night. If you guys have any more ideas, let me know. Or you can chat it out.
I want to try to find these ships tomorrow.
Okay. So
I
what do
feel
we
like
think
we-
the plan is? How long do we like for Fred? We'll just see if he's there in the morning, and if he's not there in the morning, we'll just head out.
Do we need to like
Thanks.
write him a little note saying, "Hey"?
I don't think he's gonna be able to read it. I'm being completely
Oh.
transparent here. Like I could write it in giant. Like I could write in giant for him. Or we could go outside. I can like carve it into the stone outside, maybe with my axe or something. But I'm being completely transparent. I doubt he'll be able to understand it.
Yeah, it kind of comes across like giants having a written language is a little bit like McDonald's having salads.
McDonald's
Ugh.
having a working ice cream machine, right? It's like
Or
hit
that,
miss.
yeah.
But if you guys want, I'll do it right now. But I think that maybe we could try to find the ship, or the thing that I'm not sure where this is going to be at. I wonder if we need to wait until. I know Nightfall is kind of weird right now with the storm, but maybe the first one in Twilight's Grace, where shadows meet the moon, a sacred pool whispers a watery tune. Is the sacred pool maybe the place from before? Can't tell what the
Like the
sacred pool
grotto?
would be. Yeah, that's the one I'm not sure on.
Could be. Can you read that one more time?
In Twilight's Grace, where shadows meet the moon, a sacred pool whispers a watery tune.
Okay, well, do we know
I feel like
what the where shadows meet the moon? Would the grotto, and we also kind of found one at the grotto already.
we did.
That's what I was thinking too. I feel like I feel like there wouldn't be two, like you guys said in the place from before.
Yeah.
You know?
But then where would shadows meet the moon? Shadows meet the moon. I don't know.
It's 7 right now. I have we haven't
The
seen
only
everything on
the
the
only
island,
thing
right?
the only thing I'm thinking is like trees, and I don't
Yeah.
exactly know why. Just because they're tall and they can kind of reach the moon if you're in a forest.
Ease and justification.
Yeah, that's fair. We
That's
could
the only thing I
definitely,
can think of, though.
Is there a place that there's like taller trees?
tallest trees, some might say.
All right, y'all can climb the tower and get a good vantage point from the tower. Tower doesn't clear the trees by a whole lot. There are like some pretty tall trees. Why don't I get another round of perception checks?
God damn, man.
Oh, we can't perceive our own
Not
feet from
true.
here.
Damn,
Yeah.
this is
It's dark. It's dark out. Okay.
it's dark and
dark out.
stormy right now.
It's dark and the lightning strikes the tower, and you guys just go straight back inside.
It's valid.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well,
Yeah.
I can't even perceive my own existence.
Yeah, we're just sitting here like I ain't seen shit.
There's also the one I'm not sure what this one's gonna be. Right, is when the cavern where echoes whisper true, a pearl's glow reveals an underwater view. And that might be one too, right? Because that.
Okay,
and there's
doesn't
also
that kind of sound like? It almost
tunnel.
sounds like the tunnel that Zach and I went down.
Yeah,
was
the one
thinking
you
the
guys
same
had to
thing.
dive.
the secret
Right?
tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Because it's a tunnel, and it stops at the water at low tide, and you can potentially, I don't know, maybe if we look hard enough or dive down, we might actually be able to find a pearl there. That's the place that makes the most sense of the places we do know for that riddle.
That place, we might, and there's also the Choral Symphony, a Miss Whispers of the Choral Symphony, a gym rest, and a water tapestry. Okay, maybe we just
I
found
think
that
we
one,
did
right?
that one, right? That was the grotto, I think.
So then what's in the heart of the island's secret grove, a pearl rests where enchanter's waters rove?
Oh,
I'm saying, yeah, so both of those could be the same thing. I mean, it's just it's one of those two, right? I think Anthony said he has a coral one. In his,
Coral and giant and hang on. Sorry, inventory.
no worries.
Guardian.
The fuck. Okay. Let's just go for it. See what happens
I like it.
in the morning. Let's go try to find the ship in the morning, and at least that's like the clearest. It might be where our boat's at too. You know, that's the only place I know that we dock ships.
We are part of the prophecy.
If we are the prophecy.
Super meta.
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I
it could
really
be.
can't
Well, I
think
was
of
thinking
it,
with the
though.
ships too. It's like potentially, where our ships are, or either side of the islands where the mouths of the river connect to the ocean, because that would be like high traffic ship
Yeah, absolutely.
area, right?
If
Makes
y'all had to
sense.
say there's one lucky person in the group, who would it be?
I'm gonna go with. I kind of want to say it's Mirai.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Mirai.
I'd say Mirai.
Okay.
Mariah,
I'll
go
take
ahead and roll me a d20. Give me a little luck check.
Okay. Well, these rolls today for me have not been great.
Means you're
Not
due,
Yes,
gonna lie.
the thing is, I
Mirai,
want you to be the lucky person because I feel like it works best with your character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just roll better.
Yeah,
Okay.
There it
Yeah,
is.
You know
It's
what?
There you go.
I'll just do that. I'll
fantastic.
just roll better.
Have you thought about that?
Josh is internally screaming right now.
I didn't think about that one.
Josh is just like, God damn it.
It wasn't a 20. That's all that matters.
I wanted
Tell myself that
y'all
next
win.
time.
He was
Just
wanting
roll
you to
better.
fail.
No, you are the luckiest person in the group, during this storm, a couple of hours probably passed. Maybe people are starting to rest down, whatever, find their spots that they want to sleep. Mariah, during that night, your room, whatever rooms are looking like, there's probably like a little window or something like that. And while you're laying in bed, a gust of wind will blow into that room. And there's papers on the desk that's in that room, and it'll land right on your face, probably maybe jarring you awake or something like that. You can wake up, look at that paste paper, and it's a little bit detailed, but it's a map of the island, and you'll see little checkpoints here and there on the island.
What? All right. Score. Holy snap. Okay. I'm going to glance at it real quick and then put it in my bag for safekeeping.
Sure. Yeah. Just over like
'Cause I'm
cursory
tired.
glance, you'll see the little goblin areas marked for sure. There's the giant little graveyard and like their little village right next to each other. You'll see the guardian thing on the cliffs, little symbol. And then you'll see a few other markings on the map that you can investigate in the morning.
Oh. Are there 8 total markings?
There's probably like 15.
Okay. That's pretty good though. Sweet.
Yeah. All right. The luck roll.
Love it.
All right. Who knows? Maybe the gods of vengeance misleading you.
Yeah, she's a nice lady, guys. Come on.
I feel like it's thematically appropriate with the guy who took vengeance out on people who killed his family.
Yeah,
I mean,
Is
she's like
yeah.
True.
respect.
I don't know, guys. I
James?
think I know what's happening here. The goddess wants us to get vengeance on the goblins.
I will take that
True.
storyline.
There's
too.
nothing else on the map.
Yeah.
It's just the Goblin Village.
Yeah, it's like
But it just says, fuck these guys.
But no, you guys can have the night pass. The storm is still present the next day, though. You guys can continue looking at the map together if that's what Mirai decides to do. Share the info with you guys. If not, then he's got it to himself. It can abandon you guys
Oh yeah.
forever.
No, I'm gonna share it with the group. I'm not that terrible. All right, all right, everyone. Look at this map I found / got gifted. It blew in my window last night, and it's a whole map of the island, so we'll be able to navigate the island a little bit better and find these pearls more efficiently. And there's already some markings on here. Some of them line up with the pearls we've already found. So I bet you, the remaining 5 pearls that we need are probably in one of these locations on the map.
good work, man.
Seems like some strong investigative skills.
Oh
Very
yeah.
impressed.
Oh yeah. All skills.
We're gonna compliment, be like, oh wow, I'm so glad you found this map. Wow, you've been doing
Yeah,
good
yeah.
here today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you are our ace in the hole, my guy.
How'd you know to find it? Jeez.
Just, the idea came to me in the middle of the night. I don't know what to say.
Wow.
Just to roll good, That's all it had to be.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Mariah. That's fantastic job.
You guys can observe the map, and with the shipwreck cove being on your minds, you can see that it's actually relatively close to the tower. When you look at the main map of this building, or this island, there we go. Towers on the green. Oh fuck. Stay there. Oh, tower's the green. The shipwreck cove is like here on the island.
Oh, okay.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Shipwreck Cove is like where?
Right on this little like.
It's the
Indent.
south side
I see.
where it indents, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well. How is the storm like very terrible? Or is it just bad weather?
Pretty rainy. Every once in a while, strike of lightning or something like that.
Well, I don't think we're gonna sit in this tower all day.
What do you think? No,
Let's
totally.
go check it out, man. I doubt Fred will come when it's pouring down too much either. So
Yeah.
All right.
All right,
check it
let's
out.
head out.
You guys can head on out to Shipwreck Cove. You guys can find it pretty easily. Once you guys get there, with the storm going, the waves are coming in pretty strong, and you can see why this is called Shipwreck Cove. The way these waves kind of come into this little channel, it definitely, if there's a boat out there and it's close to this island, it is getting pushed into this area, and you can just see all the rocks and debris around here that are like gonna tear up a ship if it gets caught into this little area. And you'll see a good amount of like ships in this little tight space. So yeah, you guys can start exploring around Shipwreck Cove. Why don't I get investigation checks from the group? I don't remember what the riddle is for this one. What was the riddle for this one? Number
Scroll back up to it.
4.
Where the tides caress a forgotten ship's bow, a pearl waits in the ocean's soft vow.
A forgotten ship's bow.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's eating a forgotten ship's bow.
Yeah, so Venzana, you knowing a little bit of some nautical stuff, since you're on a somewhat coastal town, you got some boat knowledge probably in your past. Yeah, you can start exploring some of the ship's bows, and you'll see one has like a pretty ornate like statue on it. It's probably the only thing intact on the ship. The mast has fallen down. The wood's all rotten and decayed, but this little statue with a little pearl necklace on the chest is still pretty intact and not like decayed yet from all the rain and water that's been around the area.
Well, everybody, that one looked pretty important to me.
All right, you can begin climbing onto the shipwreck ship and climb it. As you get up there to grab that necklace, when you turn around to go look at the party, you can still see that statue off in the distance over here on this cliff. And it's pointing directly in this area.
The vengeance goddess?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, does it bother you at all that the goddess of vengeance is really seeming to pay attention to this cove?
You rolled pretty high on your check last time, didn't you? Your religion check. Yeah, you rolled like a 21. Yeah, you'll know that the goddess of vengeance does indeed like to play tricks or misleading type of influential stuff on either important people in the world or even sometimes like minor or great heroes. She likes to throw a wrench in the system and fuck them up a little bit sometimes. Maybe even killing them outright.
So casually, how you just said that last part. This is very casual.
I don't see us as minor heroes.
I don't see us as heroes.
I see us. Yeah, I see us as.
We're just going around the country finding loot for ourselves.
Yeah, this really is not a heroic thing we're doing.
No. I mean, we just ran away from goblins.
Exactly.
After we decided we could take on the whole goblin village, and we were.
We fucked around and we found out.
Absolutely
I stand
out of
by.
our depth on that one.
I stand by our decision.
I'm
If
still
you guys
questioning
don't, that's
it
your
every
problem.
Yeah.
All right. After coming out of this area, you guys can find a little dry spot. And look for another location on the map. What other things we got? The closest one to here. It's gonna be the goblins. I guess it's gonna be the goblins. Goblins is gonna be like the closest to this area if you guys would like to do the goblin thing. If not, then you don't have to. Other than that, the grotto is marked. There is 2 markings on it, like side by side. They're pretty much marked the same, I would say. Just like a quick little like doodle of like the layout of like how like the space is opened up, like in the terrain basically. So like what it looks like is basically what's sketched on there. There is another marking maybe a little southwest of it, like you guys said before, maybe around where that that tide flow begins to come in from the ocean, or even maybe like quite literally like on the ocean itself. Somewhere around there is another one. It looks like it's like a cave marking.
Sorry, was I supposed to add another?
What's
a
that?
pearl to my inventory.
Oh yeah, you can do. You can just add like another pearl if you want. It's gonna be the Shipwreck Cove one though.
Okay. I wanted to make sure I didn't miss a pearl.
All good. Mm-mm-mm. So yeah, you have the two little areas there. You have the cavern a little southwest of it. You're gonna have there is one like tree to the northwest side of the island around here that is like highlighted. So it's like drawn specially. It has like a little bit more vibrant coloring compared to the rest of the map. Yeah.
The tree might be the Twilight one.
Might be. And again, that's my interpretation of it.
Yeah, I think they good interpretation, and that might be what we were trying to figure out. So we could check that guy out.
All right.
Okay.
Where to?
Let's figure it out.
Well, now for sure I think with the tree, I believe the riddle, it has to be during, well,
Twilight.
I mean, it's obviously there during the day, but I have to imagine that we might only be able to see it during like twilight. Like maybe it shines off of the moonlight or something.
Yeah.
During the day, there's too much light to really tell. But yeah, so what does that leave us with then? Goblins?
Let's see. We could also go back to the one that you and I guess it's raining still, right? I was gonna say we could always go to the one that you and Zach went down. Go that direction.
Yeah, we could try that again. Because we didn't really identify what's like, we didn't really try to look into the water that hard or anything.
Exactly.
We were just like, oh, it's a dead end.
And maybe where we need to go next, or just to check it out at least for a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm down if you guys are.
Yeah, let's try that. Because too, I think when we go for the goblins, if we can, we probably want Fred and some of his friends.
Yeah, I personally don't want to do the goblin thing unless we have Fred's help.
Okay.
Or we'd have to do it really sneaky.
Yeah, it has to be really do better than what we did last time.
Which was pretty fucking good, I think.
Up until the point where it
like
wasn't.
that was pretty. We were doing pretty good. I
For
think
us, we were a well-oiled machine for once. I was impressed.
Yeah, I think we got away with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
The fact that I, had to get carried out was still a good it could have been a lot worse, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm surprised I survived.
Horse OP.
The only thing that kept me alive was the fact that I could run away with a horse.
I think the only thing that kept me alive is having damage. I think I took so much damage that during that encounter.
And the healing.
Yes, healing came in clutch.
All right, you
all
guys can head over to
let's head to the grotto.
Yeah, you guys can come up onto the grotto.
In the grotto.
In the grotto. What time of day is it? Yeah, it's probably around when the tide's beginning to go down. Should be around the same time every day. So, yeah, the tide is probably beginning to recede now. You guys can pop in here as you guys can see the water begin to flow out. It flows, pretty quickly. I think you guys watched it last time. Probably takes, another 10-15 minutes from half to clear out entirely.
Hey. Mariah, do you want to lead the way to wherever you and Zach were at?
Yeah. Let's go.
Sure. You guys
Let's
can
do it.
begin heading out this way. With it raining, you guys do have like a little bit of water coming up behind you. Not much, not enough to like sweep you guys out or anything like that. But there is a little bit of water coming your direction. You guys can walk down the pathway. You guys will come to where the water begins, and it's still a pretty like narrow pathway, and it looks like it's just continues to go deeper and deeper as like this is like where the current tide level's at.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I make a perception check and see if I can see anything from the surface of the water?
Sure, go ahead. You're not going to see anything, or especially like with it being pretty dark. It's a pretty narrow pathway too. If you wanted to, you could dive into it or swim down a little bit if you wanted. It's just you don't really know how far or how long it goes.
Right. Let's see here. What was the riddle for this one again?
I'm just checking to see here.
Yeah, I really need to stop scrolling up and just write these somewhere. Within the cavern where echoes whisper true of pearls, glow reveals underwater view. Pearl rests enchanted waters rove. One of those two, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess
'Cause, I mean,
I'd probably
if we
say
really
cavern.
think this is the spot, then one of us or I can, dive in there and see if I can find the pearl.
I'll throw a rope on you.
See what
All
happens,
right.
I guess.
Let's see what happens. All
Take
right.
off the plate first.
Yeah. Actually, he has any.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it should be like
Yeah,
leather armor or something.
Yeah.
All right, you guys can tie a rope. What is the system of like, oh shit, pull me back? There are 3 tugs, 2 tugs, 5 tugs. I mean, you're swimming, right? So it's like it's gotta be pretty obvious when you want to get pulled versus when you're swimming. Is it on one leg? Is it on 2 legs?
Let's see here.
When you get pulled back, your nose is gonna fill up with water, and you might choke on the water there. So
I'm yanking you back, man.
Let's say, so I'm gonna be swimming. If it's connected to a foot, it'll be like quick pulls. So how about like 2 long pulls? I pull it for like a good second. 2 long second pulls.
Like 1, 2 type of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Mississippi's gotcha.
Yeah.
all right.
We're here for you, man.
All right. I go ahead and dive in.
It's like 50 feet of rope,
Um.
I believe, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Call it 45 after it's tied and everything like that. You can go on into the water, and yeah, you can begin swimming. After a few feet, probably when you're full body length in there, it'll get pretty dark pretty quick. But once you kind of lose all vision of light, you will begin to hear like humming or something along those lines. It's not quite the same as that like that whistle that that Caliban described before. Think of the egg scene from Harry Potter. It's that like melodic humming from before.
Gotcha. When he opens it underwater.
Yep. So yeah, you can begin kind of following where this humming's coming from.
Okay, perfect.
And yeah, eventually it gets pretty good ways in there. You're probably not even really close to like losing your breath yet. but you'll come into an area where you begin to see like a little bit of light, and it's coming from a like diverted path on this little tunnel.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and swim towards that.
Okay. Yeah. As you get into this little cavern chamber thing, as you get further and further into it, it's probably gonna be around here where you lose length on the rope. So Venzana and all of them are coming up on the edge of the rope. So I need to know what they're doing.
Do you guys think we should pull up now?
Depends. Do we get the tug?
Should we tie more rope to to this rope?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Double rope.
All right. You guys can try and tie it pretty quickly before he loses it. Let's just make it a dex check. See if you guys are fast. Who's got good dex?
Right.
Most time.
Mariah. It is only Mariah. I think
Dex
I
or
have a
sleight of
+1 to
hand?
Dex. I have
Oh,
+1 to Dex.
Hey,
There we
Zach,
go,
now you're
bucket
rolling.
Damn,
Yeah.
Zach is killing it today.
There's one thing
go.
Zach knows, and it's Paladin Scouts. He comes over with his rope.
what can I say? I'm good with my hands.
Wait, who's swimming?
Mariah's.
Mariah.
Alright.
That's the issue. That's the problem. We kind of
I thought
Our only
Zach was
Dex-
swimming.
no.
Yeah, I somehow am able to swim back, tie the rope, swim back.
I was like, how is he tying rope on a rope that he's tied to?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Zach just comes up behind me while I'm holding the rope, and I'm like, "Where'd you come from? Who's on this rope?"
That was great.
Yeah, as you get into this chamber, you can breach into the little cavern that is there, and you'll be able to breathe again if you'd like, Mariah. Mariah.
I would like to.
As you
Very much I would like to breathe.
as you breach and begin to breathe a little bit, catching your breath, you will see that little soft glow in the corner of this little chamber, and the melodic humming will become audible. You can look around and you'll see maybe like 2 or 3 mermaids in this cavern singing.
What? Ooh. Okay.
Go ahead and make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh shit. You have to fight mermaids?
No, mermaids have to fight him.
Oh baby!
Let's
We get him.
fucking
We get him
go.
where it counts.
My
Dang.
boys got the
Yes.
riz.
Get it where it
Yes, the
counts.
riz.
Fucking go.
The mermaids are like,
Man, I have to
mermaids are
multiclass
like,
in
"Do you
the
think
bard
we're
after
hot?" And you're
this.
like,
Dude,
"Do you
I'm
think
not
we're
gonna
hot?"
miss
You're
my
like, "I
chance
think
with
I'm
3
hot."
mermaids. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't waver from your mission. You see these 3 enchanting mermaids singing around you. They're trying to catch your eye, moving in front of you, but you can kind of push them out of the way.
You catch their eye.
But yeah, you can
Right.
push them out of your way, and you can proceed towards the pearl and grab it. They aren't hostile towards you. They just want you to spend some time with them, you know. So, but you can leave at your own will as you like.
Okay.
Yeah, as you grab the pearl, they won't do anything to stop you. You can go up there, grab it. There was something descriptive about it, but I can't remember.
They won't do anything to stop you because they ain't shit. They just
Mermaids
toes and
ain't
tricks.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, never mind. There's just the fact that it glows.
Okay. That'll help
Close.
me get back.
Yep, you can grab it and you'll have a little bit of a light source down here. And yeah, as you pass by the mermaids, maybe when you dive into the water, you'll catch one of their tails and you'll see that their scales that are on their tails are pretty large. Maybe a little smaller than the one that Calvin found, but they're pretty large scales for humanoid fish
Okay.
things, you know?
Okay.
Or maybe they're reverse mermaids and they're fish top and human bottom. So if you see feet, no, I'm just kidding.
No.
Now
It was
what I'm
very
into.
easy to resist them, guys. Very easy.
Guys, I'm telling you, it's not. It wasn't that deep.
True. I mean, like, where are you supposed to even stick it? You know.
True. I mean, if it's fish tops and human
You know where to
bottoms,
stick it, but
true.
then also fish top.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, as you go back in to return back to the grotto, the rest of the party will notice that the rope goes slack a little bit.
Ooh.
Who I do?
The rest of the group.
Oh, okay.
Noticing that, I'm gonna try to pull one back up.
Okay. Mariah, at some point, the rope will get tight around your ankle again, and you'll kind of get flipped around as you're swimming back towards the group. You have a good breath. You weren't swimming for a long time, so you can hold it, pinch your nose, do whatever you need to not take in water, and you'll get pulled back above.
Perfect.
All right. Yeah. Mariah comes back up with a little shimmering pearl. Has a slight faint glow to it.
Good
Look
work,
what I
Mariah.
found, guys.
Shiny. Nice, man.
Guess what else I
making some
saw?
Good time here.
I saw
What'd you
some
see?
mermaids, and they actually have some surprisingly big scales, bigger than you'd think, almost the same size as the one that we found in the other room. So I'm thinking that's
Okay.
maybe daddy merman.
They've
scale.
got huge scales.
Scales.
Yeah, really
merman.
huge scales.
Okay.
All right, Scale well. guy.
All
How'd
right,
you doing?
Pearl.
Okay, though, man.
It was. We're gonna check that one off the bucket list there. Sea mermaids. Love
Yeah, yeah.
it.
Done.
We just see you right on his bucket.
Zach, get over
the
here.
letter
I need
C.
to update something.
Just like a list. There's just like 10 carvings in the back of Zach's
I
helmet.
love that.
It's the
You
bucket
carved them in
list.
when I wasn't noticing, like when I was sleeping.
Better yet, it's your old bucket, so he like pulls it out of your bag.
You're like, when did this get
Like,
here?
wait, what the heck? It's like Avenged Family
I'm
1
a
crossed
rogue.
off.
What do you doing?
Meet mermaids too. Got it.
All right, it's my bucket list.
Boom. I finally got to have one since you got a new one.
What is this pearl called?
The Echoing Cavern Pearl.
Oh.
All right.
I can't remember what else
That's
was up
5.
there. We said that the highlighted tree was around here. Kind of close-ish. But we thought that was like moonlight.
I think we need to go. Yeah.
The next closest one was goblins. And then we have one more. That's
Yeah,
5.
it should be 3.
Let's see. Let's see. Got that one. Got goblins. Yeah, there'll be another sketching on the map towards the north side of the island, kind of close to where you guys parked your ship, or your little rowboat. So not too far from the goblin camp, not too far from the little highlighted tree. You can see a little white ghostly figure drawn there.
Ghostly white figure on the map.
Uh-huh.
And all right, so I got it right. Well, no, we're almost done with these. Okay. So goblins. Choral Symphony. And Twilight's Grace? Question mark. What are the 3 that we have left? Riddle-wise, guys.
Twilight's Grace.
Grace.
I
So the
believe.
tree probably.
Mm-hmm.
And
I guess
the
the Stephanie must have been the mermaids, right? Wouldn't the Stephanie?
Well, actually, maybe, but there's also within a cavern where echoes whisper true. Pearl's glow reveals an underwater view, and this pearl is
Okay.
glowing.
Yeah, actually, you're right then.
yeah, that one makes more sense.
No, wait, hang on. Choral Symphony. We already have one called Coral Lagoon.
Yeah. It's our game. I
Okay.
think our
So Goblin,
Goblin D's.
Twilight, Secret Grove. It's probably Secret Grove.
Secret Tunnel. Yeah, probably.
Tree. Let's go tree.
The tree.
Let's go tree. We can camp
go.
out.
Tree.
Actually, what time is it? Is it like we should be concerned about where we're stopping next, or we got time?
The tree should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah, probably around now is when the storm will kind of let up a little bit. It'll still be relatively cloudy, but it won't be. Sorry, it won't be crazy stormy anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys can head up onto the tree. And when you guys get, I'm assuming you guys kind of go along the coast side because that's probably the easiest way to get there. If you're not, you guys can stay along the trees. Up to you. But yeah, as you guys get there, you'll see like a small little channel from the ocean that kind of like maybe makes its own little river. But the water's coming from the ocean inwards instead of flowing outwards. Yeah, and so as you get closer and closer to the tree on the marking, you will come across the tree, and I've got it written somewhere. Yeah, you can come across the tree. When you arrive at the tree, there's also some like bioluminescent moss around the tree. But when you get closer and closer to it, you'll begin to see that water that's flowing from the ocean is in a way wrapping itself around this tree, flowing against gravity.
Gotcha.
Secret Grove, Enchanted Waters.
I think so.
Okay.
Sounds accurate to me.
Yeah, you guys
Check
can
her
get
out.
close to the tree and make me investigation checks.
Do investigation.
And we're back to single digits, baby.
It's what you do best, man.
That's what I do.
That
go.
nat 20.
-1.
Sacky boy. As everyone's mesmerized by the water flowing up the tree, everyone's looking up towards the branches and whatnot, trying to figure out what's going on there. But you, sturdy man, is worried about this tree falling over since its roots are exposed. So you look down at where the water's kind of taking away the soil from the tree's roots, and you can look down below, checking out the base area of that tree's roots, and deep down inside those roots, you'll see a pearl.
I will go ahead and reach down and pick up that pearl.
Okay, go ahead and make me a death saving throw.
Oh God.
What?
Saving where's the death saving throw?
It's right by your hit dice. You have death saves. It's just a D20 roll.
Oh, there it is.
That's a
that-
fail.
Is that good?
10 and below failures. So 10 and below is failing, 11 through 20 success. 1 it's 2 fails, and 20 is an automatic, like back up at 1.
Oopsie.
Don't worry about it. Don't overthink it.
Did I die?
No, you grabbed the pearl.
Are you thinking about it?
Okay.
Don't overthink it. Think about it all night now.
We're like 4 sessions
Just
down the road. He's like, "What's with
just-
that death save?"
Just remember
I just
that
like
I did
instantly
steal
get
a pearl
struck
from
down.
Hold on, give me a second. I need to write that in my notes real quick.
No.
the.
What does it mean?
The numbers. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? All right. Yeah, you grabbed the pearl.
Do you feel
Nice.
good about it?
I'm gonna give it
But
to
don't feel good about this.
Vincana so that he can record what the pearl's name is, and not me.
Yeah, I'm gonna open my bag so you can just put it right in there.
No, it's just you take it.
I don't want the responsibility.
You're so good at holding these.
I love that.
Obviously, I must hold all 8.
Like Dragon Balls.
I know. What's this one called?
Enchanted Grove. Pearl.
That's 6.
Man, we did
and
some
Moonlight.
fucking work.
Let us go, guys.
Goblin
All right, so
and
looks like-
Twilight.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Goblin Twilight. So, wait, is this not Twilight the tree or no? It was
the tree
right?
was
Sacred
Enchanted
Pool was for-
Waters.
Enchanted Waters. So we have goblins and
Twilight's Grace and goblins seek their claim.
Yeah.
Although at the peak where the goblins seek their claim, it's such an interesting one because it also mentions a hidden treasure in the hill giant's name. Like that can't be in the goblin camp. We didn't. I mean, the goblin camp was pretty darn level. What were there like a couple of 5-foot hills in there?
True.
Yeah, that's true.
Either way, we know that we're rounding around the goblin camp. We're gonna make the loop around there and not deal with that until we can talk to our boy Fred.
Yeah, that definitely is a future us problem.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Twilight Pool. Thingy.
I think
Grace.
it's Twilight Grace.
All right. You guys go to that north location. There is a couple other locations on the map. If you'd like me to describe them, I can.
You guys, we guys, just kind of hit those on the way back.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like we're gonna have to make one more kind of loop around the island anyway. So
All right,
All right.
let's head north.
You guys head north. You guys will come across a nice large pooled area. There is a slight fog to the area. Kind of hard to see out towards the middle of it, but it's a relatively like quiet open area within the forest towards the like getting a little bit closer towards like the beach where you guys docked. And you'll see this little pool with a little bit of like a faint fog over the top of it.
cool, faint fog. Okay. Do I have anything that can move that fog? Oh, no. If we're afraid of these things, I guess I have Mage Hand.
Okay.
That's amazing.
You know,
That's fantastic.
it hasn't been relevant until now. Well, until 35 minutes ago.
Yeah. That's fantastic. You would have mage hand it then?
You know, it's fine.
That's fantastic, dude.
We're figuring it out.
Yeah, we're figuring things out, man. Love this. we try to, I guess, make our way through the fog then?
Sure. You wade out into the water.
Yeah, fuck it. Why not?
Okay. It is still kind of like midday-ish, I think, right? Not still relatively early, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, as you head out into the water, you can probably get out a good ways before like it really drops off any bit. So you'll be like boot high for a while. You'll walk out there a little bit more. You'll get about like knee height, and then you'll quickly get down to about like hip height as you get closer towards the center. Around here, why don't we go ahead and make perception checks?
Okay.
Perceive.
Seems like I should be able to. Whoop, that's performance.
You're great at it.
Mm-hmm. Apparently, I can perform and perceive.
Honestly, the best of both worlds. You're Hannah Montana.
Forgot about that. I didn't forget the Alamo.
Fuck off.
Dang, I thought I had a good map for this, but I can't find it. Oh well. No map for this. What have I got? I got 19 perception, 16 perception, 8 perception, 15. Yeah. As you guys get out here, everyone besides Zach, and probably because you have your helmet on, will begin to hear like a soft little whisper. It's a feminine voice as you could get out here. You can't really hear what the voice is saying though.
Okay.
All right. You guys can wade in further if you like. You'll quickly see that there's a little pedestal in the middle of the pool here, in the dense area of the fog. You guys are probably maybe another 20, 30 feet from it. And you guys can continue treading in there. It's probably about this time where you guys will get to about like chest height. You can maybe tread water just to get a little higher up. For those of you who are shorter, Caliban, yeah, you're probably good. You can probably walk pretty easily. And yeah, you guys can tread further in. The whispers will begin to grow louder and louder. Who approaches the pedestal first?
I mean,
You've mage handed, Vinzana?
yeah, I was like, I think I'm gonna mage hand this because we have some experience with what happened last time that I would preferably like to avoid.
What happened last time?
Oh yeah, gonna go ahead and mage hand. Nice little cantrip for us all.
Yeah, you can mage hand, and you can have the hand go towards the top of the pedestal, and go around and reach for the pearl that's top there, and the mage hand can retrieve it, right? Carrying weight's like 20 pounds or something like that, right?
Yeah, it's more than a pearl.
Yeah. You can grab the pearl, and pretty quickly, right after you touch the pearl, you'll see this ghastly hand come out and grab towards the mage hand as well. And a female figure will rise from the pedestal.
Okay. Everybody else seeing this?
Oh yeah.
Cool. Just want to make sure I'm not crazy.
Can I do, as a blood hunter, I have advantage on like history or like investigation checks on like Fae, Fiend, or Undead. Can I do something to see if this is like an undead kind of situation?
Sure. Go ahead and make me whatever check you need.
I'll just do like investigation or to see like what this thing is. I get those advantages. It's 15.
This is definitely a wraith of some kind.
Okay. Young lord, this is a wraith of some kind.
Ah. Thank you for telling me.
This time, I'll probably need all of you guys to go ahead and roll into initiative, as the Wraith will begin looking towards you guys and crawling out. What's the range on Mage Hand?
Hang on.
It's like 60 feet, isn't it?
God
I think,
damn it.
I think it's 60. Let me roll this initiative first, and then I'll get that to you.
Hey,
Oh,
Mariah,
nailed it.
good rolls
It was a nat
don't last
one.
forever. Good rolls cannot last forever, man.
Either way, you wouldn't be able to go past much more than 30 unless you were backing
it's
up
30 feet.
prior. Okay, cool. Because that's probably when you would have seen it anyway. So it's about 30 feet from you. Make sure it's right. That's 40. 2 more forward. Beep, beep. Let's go and go to a bigger map, you know. We got some running to do, probably. We'll go up right of the map over here.
Right.
It's probably gonna be in miles because distance. Yeah, it's in miles, but don't worry about it. Should be in 5s, right? It's in 5s. Oh yeah, it's still in 5s. We're good. Yeah, the Wraith will spot you guys and begin coming towards you guys. How are we doing on time? We got 15 minutes. This should be fine. Soundtrack change.
Oh, God.
Skirmish.
Oh god.
Oh, good. Is a +3. 16 on initiative. All right. Get going. Callum, you'll see the Wraith face towards you. You recognize, you warn the crew. You can tell the crew quickly about some stuff that Wraiths can do, and you can begin doing whatever you feel is necessary. You're about chest height in water. These guys are getting close to treading water, so movement speed's going to be probably reduced a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm going to then. Let's see if fire can take this thing. I'm gonna bonus action. This is a minute. Take damage. Go to prison bonus when activated. Your right damage type is fire. I'm gonna bonus action right of the flame keeper to activate my crimson right. Then on my axe, so I take 2 damage. And then I'm going to come up and try to swipe at this guy with my axe. And
okay. He's not.
Am I too far away?
Yeah, he's too far away, right?
No, I can't can't get it with my movement.
Movement's reduced. You have 30 normal.
I do have 30 normal, yes.
Yeah, you're probably gonna be around like 20 to get anywhere right now, like 2/3 movement.
Okay. And let me rewind that. Then I'm not gonna do that piece. Okay. I will, however, use my like object interaction to take out my crossbow instead, and try to fire my crossbow at it. See if that does anything.
Okay. You can whip out a crossbow and go ahead and fire. 22 will indeed hit.
Yeah, 1d20. That's 19. Damn it, so close. I was like, that not 20, but so close. All right, then it's just 1d6 damage. Oh, that's 6. Yeah, so 7 damage. If it hits it or goes through.
It definitely passes through the creature. It doesn't stick in it by any means. But hard to say if it did 0 damage or half or some. The Wraith doesn't seem too badly hurt by it.
I'm gonna keep that crimson right, but I'm gonna activate it on my crossbow instead, and so shoot fire crossbow bolts. So I'm gonna keep doing the crimson right, but instead, I'm too far, do my crossbow.
Okay.
And do 3 points of fire damage on top of that. Did you see the fire affected it at all?
You'll definitely see a little bit more visual here. But again, you don't really see it like grimace or anything like that from the wraith. But there's definitely like you can see some of the fire spread across its body and stuff.
All right, well, that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. There we go. All right. The wraith will begin to hover across the water, and it'll come for you first, Zachary. The wraith will reach out and try to touch you.
Non-consensual.
It rolls a 14. Doesn't hit your AC?
My armor class is 18.
All right. It does not touch you. It tries to touch you, but it doesn't touch you. So no damage taken. I believe that is it for its turn. Zach, you're up. It tries to touch you.
Can I use my nice lance to attack it?
You can.
I would like to use my nice lance to attack it.
Go ahead. 12 will be a miss.
Oh, darn it. Well, that's a bummer.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
All right, Venzana.
Benzana, you are dangerously close to it.
Yeah, I know, but if I try to get away, it's gonna do its shit, maybe. So, I'm going to risk staying where I am for the time being. And I guess I'll do... Did we determine anything with fire, or did you miss it?
I hit it, and so the fire did a little bit more than my actual crossbow bolt alone did.
Okay.
You know, can't tell how much it is a little bit more, you know?
It's more visible. It definitely took damage from the fire. The crossbow bolt, we don't really know.
Okay, in that case, I guess I'll hit it with Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Is it Scorching Ray? I don't need to remember what it's called. I think it's Scorching Ray. But either it's 3?
Zach, did you write down a description for your nice lance?
Yeah. 1, 2, and 3. How many of those rays hit?
2. 2 of them will.
Okay, in that case, I'm going to 1 and 2 on those.
Okay.
I did not. It just says nice lance.
Do you remember if we made them silver? I can't remember if they're silvered or not.
I don't think it was silver.
Okay. Just like iron or bronze or something.
Yeah, I
Steel.
don't. I just know it's nice.
Okay. I
Sorry.
just can't remember if we silvered them or not. But I think we're good. Alright. Yeah, you'll do... What is that, 13 fire damage?
Seems right.
Alright. You'll see the scorching rays plow through the body of the wraith.
Would a holy symbol do anything?
I don't know. You can try on your turn if you like.
Okay.
That is your spellcasting focus.
I might chuck a holy symbol at it and see what happens.
Alright, anything else, Venzana?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright. Mirai.
Okay. Well. Can I attack from here? Or do I have to get closer?
Probably need to get closer.
Bonus action dash, though, with your cunning action if you needed to.
True.
20 movement should be able to get
But I
you to the
know-
side. If you wanted to dash, you can get flanking.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
You technically
do
move through your.
flanking.
You can technically move through your allies' squares for no lost space. So I think you can get 2 flanking for no extra actions.
Yeah. We're gonna go here, and then I'm gonna use my action to attack.
Okay, you'll have advantage.
Ooh.
Nice, nat 20 for 10 damage.
And then
Does he get sneak attack? Because
yeah,
there's
I
an
get
ally
sneak
within
attack
5
with
feet?
that too, right?
What was
Because I
that?
have advantage.
Oh, yes. Anytime you have advantage.
Okay.
Jesus.
And then I'm going to attack again with my other or use my bonus action to attack.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Jesus.
Oh, what?
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 Double nat
And
20s.
we'll do
Jesus.
that. Do I get bonus action on this one too? Or cunning action?
I don't know if you
Not
get
sure sneak
sneak on bonus attacks.
Let's look
Not
it
sure.
up. I'm not- I think sneak attacks one. I think sneak attacks once per turn.
I believe so as well.
It's just once per
Yeah.
turn. Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
It's once per turn.
Once per turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
That's it. I'm pretty satisfied.
All right. Yeah. As you stab the wraith, you'll definitely feel less resistance than when stabbing a human, but that should be expected with ethereal creature, you know. Caliban.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do this. So 1 second here.
1.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for it then. Let me see if I do want to do need bonus actions. I'm gonna do bonus action. Blood Curse of the Marked. Yeah, I'm gonna amplify that. 'Cause I know the thing probably doesn't have blood, so I'll amplify it by taking 2 damage. Now, if I hit it, I do an extra D6 of my or D4 of my fire damage.
Sorry, one more time.
So,
Oh,
all right. Well, I missed anyways.
You can just okay. Okay, you're going for the crossbow. Yeah.
I'm too far. Why? Actually, I
You get advantage
did
as
move in.
Mirai's flanking.
I think it's up to you on that one.
I don't know. how
Either way,
range checks.
advantage would have been a 13. So
13
either way.
hits. I'm not sure
13.
if you get flanking on ranged weapon attacks though.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Flanking 5e ranged weapons. Flanking first time DMing flanking rules. Good old Reddit. Problem is flanking counter. Yeah, let's not go with that. It's gonna get a little
Don't worry.
funky. Because basically,
yeah.
yeah, it'd be different in this
trying to
situation
hang
because both
back.
of them are there. But yeah,
Yeah, in case things got hair, I was trying to hang back a little bit, so I'll
Gotcha.
still stay here.
okay. So you're staying there.
Well, that's my turn. Yeah.
Right time. Here, Zaki. That one is gonna be higher. 22 to hit.
Oof.
Oof.
It hits.
Will it kill though? It's gonna be 12 damage to you, Zach, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
Dear
Oh, I just
Lord.
realized. I'm so sorry. Because of Blow Curse of the Mark, I actually have advantage anyways.
Oh, then 13 hits.
It's not just extra damage. Yeah, 13 hits. I was reading it again to see if I messed up, but yeah, I have advantage anyways. So, let me roll damage real quick for that.
So 12
Alright.
damage?
7.
12 damage to you, Zach. Yep.
So that's 7 piercing and then 3 fire damage.
All right. And 11 will be a fail. Zach, you'll feel your lower back begin to be a little bit more painful.
Old age is catching up with me.
All right, Zach, your turn.
Okay. I'd like to try throwing the holy symbol at the wraith.
I'm just gonna toss it through the wraith.
Well, I'm gonna really put my arm behind it.
Like with a lance attached to it.
Sure, let's do that.
Okay. You have smites or anything?
I do. I do have a divine smite. Does that help?
It does radiant.
Take that. I think, don't I need to channel that though?
So like for divine smite
You
is
just need to
if you
hit
hit
an
with your
attack.
land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
and you can spin a spell slot to divine smite and do think 2d6 radiant damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. You see, to continue do your like normal lance attack. If you hit, you get your lance damage. Plus, if you smite, you can get the 2d6 from the divine smite as well.
I think I want to do that. So I can do divine smite. So I can do a nice lance attack. And then as long as I hit, I can get 2d6.
Yep.
On top of whatever your lance does.
20 is gonna hit.
Okay. Oh, did my lance do damage last time?
It did. Or so you think. Definitely didn't feel like you hit like a solid person, but
Oh, okay.
you definitely hit the creature, but it didn't really react. Okay, yeah, then you can go ahead and do that. And then if you'd like to divine smite, you can. Don't know if you have level 2 spell slots yet. Do you?
Divine smite.
I think that's until like level 5.
Yeah, I know they're for a while, right? Yeah, level 5 is when you get level 2. Yeah, so you can burn a first level spell slot, and you can do 2d8 bonus damage.
2d8 or 2d6? It would
2d8.
be 2d6, right?
Yeah, I was wrong. 2d8, even better.
So
Should be-
21 damage in total?
Yes, sure. Yeah. As you do the smite, you'll definitely see the wraith freak out a little bit as the radiant damage goes across it. Any other actions, Zach? My boy.
Nope. I just hope I don't get hit in the face again.
Oh, we're hitting you again. Benzana.
Yeah, okay, so if I were to cast a cone, well, I guess the better way I should ask this: when I cast my scorching rays last time, the ones that hit, did they pierce or did they stop upon hitting the wraith?
A little bit of both. Like you see the fire kind of spread across his body, and the bolt will go through it, or the ray will go through it, I guess.
So did it look like? I guess if I hit it with fire, does the fire stop upon hitting it?
It's doing damage. Whether it's doing full damage or not is hard to tell.
All right, then I'm gonna move. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast first level spell Burning Hands. So where's my broadcast to others? So it'll hit, I want to say like that.
Mhm.
Which means it'll just basically fully engulf it. I get 3d6 of fire damage with a Dex 13 saving throw.
Okay. Plus 3 dex. Here you go. Nice.
Okay, let me find my character sheet.
Rolls a 5, so it fails.
Okay. And I do 10 damage.
All right.
Do I have any bonus actions that I care to use? Geez, I don't think I really have bonus actions too much.
Double spell, haste spell, or anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, like I could. I mean, I'm not really using it, so I guess I'll do Quicken spell, and we determined that I could use that to do a cantrip, right?
Correct.
Okay, so I'll cast Firebolt with that.
All right. And that one's rolled. 7 will be a miss. You're not flanking here.
Okay.
All right.
That's all I got.
Mirai.
All right. We're going in again. Let's see here. Okay.
And I will be right back.
Hit him with the
following.
rapier. Ooh. 11 hit.
22 will hit.
Oh, yeah. Wait.
7, and you get sneak attack
7. And sneak attack.
for a total of 13.
Yep. And then I'll do my bonus action with rapier.
Do your thing.
My other rapier.
14 will hit
Perfect.
for 5
Nice.
damage. All right, Calvin.
Dope. Okay. Seeing that Buckhead's getting kind of beat here, and I right by him, can I just like, hey, switch places and try to essentially get in front of him? Start taking hits?
You'll probably still provoke the opportunity attack, but you can
On him,
take
okay.
it. But you can take the hit.
Okay. Yeah. Are you okay with if I do that, Zach? I don't want to. If you have a plan, I don't want to mess you up. I know he's probably gonna come for you next. After you lay on
I'm
the big
okay
hit.
with it. As long as you're okay with it.
Fine. Yeah. I'm gonna bonus action. You know, 'cause he's not doing piercing anyway, so it's fine. I'm gonna switch places with
Okay.
Zach, or try to pull him back. I'll take whatever opportunity attack comes at my way.
It'll be a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
6 plus 3, 9 necrotic damage.
I'm gonna use my reaction to use my giant smite or whatever to reduce that by 1d12.
Okay. I still need a
Let's
Constitution
see what
saving
that is.
throw as well, though.
Will do. So it's 0 damage.
Okay.
And then let's see what the con save is. A +3 to con. 18.
That'll be a pass.
So okay. So you're now behind me. I'm then gonna take out my axe and start welling on this guy.
Do your thing.
The axe is not on fire.
Okay. 17.
17. And then 12.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
do I want to use my bonus action for anything? I use my reaction. I've used that. I'll guess I'll bonus action hybrid transformation into my werewolf form.
Okay.
I think probably should have done that at first, but it's fine. I missequenced that, but it's fine.
All right.
yeah.
You transform.
I do. Yeah, that'd been one more day. It's fine. Yeah, sorry. That'll be my turn.
All right. One more wraith attack. It'll be 820 to hit.
20 hits.
4, 5, 8 damage.
8 damage. Okay. That
And
hit point.
another Constitution saving throw.
Well, for the melee Lycan form, I have a plus. I get advantage or plus
Get it.
5.
Get advantage or you get a +5?
Sorry, I get a +5. Sorry, I wasn't saying advantage. Yes, it's a
So-
3.
So the
Plus
8.
5, 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will be a fail.
Yes.
I already forgot what I rolled on the damage. Was it 8?
It was 8, yes.
Okay. As the wraith scrapes Calvin's chest, the rest of you guys will see him age a few years.
I can give him some salt and pepper now.
And
In my beard.
it'll be Zaxter. You should be at 10 HP, right?
Yes. 10. I'm on 10 on my Lycan's page. I can do 10 on my other one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can drop it. I'll drop it. You always just drag your character sheet, I think, onto the screen. It'll drop your token.
Gotcha.
I think that's how it should work. Yeah.
There she is. Oh. Well, I am here then.
All right. Zach
Awesome.
Landstrider.
Let's see. So Caliban is at 10 health.
He is indeed.
Okay. I'm gonna lay on hands him 10 health.
Okay.
Oh,
That'll bring him
damn.
back up to 20.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Anything else?
Was that
See, I can't really like. Yeah, I can't poke around them or anything. So
You do have reach
I
with
do
the
have
lance.
reach. Okay, I always forget if that's valid because I. But I can.
I
Can I
mean,
try?
not through me, but
Yeah. Can I try maybe? Well, I guess I already used my
action, I guess.
healing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Darn it! I did that in the wrong
All right, Benzana.
No,
All right.
also tank some hits. That's helpful.
order. I cry.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and. I guess I'll probably just do my. Jeez, what a choice. I'll do Scorching Ray again.
Okay.
So let me go to my character sheet. 1, 2, and 3.
All but the last.
Okay. So we're hitting for 8 on the first. We're hitting for
20 damage total.
Okay.
All right.
And then is that what I got?
Well,
what I got.
as that last bolt hits the wraith, you will see its form begin to dissipate as the ray goes through it, and the wraith
Okay.
will be killed for now.
Good work.
We did it. Let's get that
We
pearl.
did it.
And let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah, you should still have your mage hand, right? Concentration.
I should still have it, but also it's a cantrip, so I can just cast it again.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can retrieve the pearl. You guys can head on out of the water, get to the edge, and why don't we call the session there on the edge of the moonlight pool?
And wait,
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This pearl is called Twilight Pearl or something like that.
That's fine. Yeah, or moonlight, whatever.
Okay, so we just have Goblin Pearl left.
And
All right.
then there was one.
That's the worst pearl.
We
Yeah.
got a friend for this one. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Dope.
All right.
All right.
Good job, kids.
Well,
Only-
thank you, everybody.
Only aged a little bit.
Do
Yeah.
you feel 8 years older?
Oh yeah. Feeling like an old man.
Actually, as a lichen, you probably have a reduced aging, so maybe it actually didn't affect you that much.
Yeah, I have no idea. We'll see. We'll see what happens next.
Uh,
Probably putting a stretch now.
Caliban ends up having a midlife crisis.
Oh yeah.
It'd be really funny if it just turned into like sitcom episode titles.
Yes.
It's like, this is session 15, Caliban's midlife crisis.
He got a motorcycle, but doesn't know how to ride.
How old are you, Calvin?
I would like in my 30s.
Okay.
You know, like mid 30s ish.
Okay.
Probably my 40s now. I would say after that.
Zach got hit for more.
Oh.
Oh
Yeah,
really?
you might go-
Oh no!
But you can't tell because the
Wait,
bucket.
wait,
The bucket and all the armor.
Ha! The bucket hides all.
A gray beard just grows out from the bottom of the bucket.
Yeah.
Like a mop.
But your back will always feel the pain.
Oh no!
All right, boys. I think that's it for today's session. Thanks for coming out. We do have problems starting Sunday morning because we'll have a 2-hour time difference between the 5 of us.
And
Mm.
I'm
Oh, shit.
actually, if it helps, or maybe it doesn't help, but I'm actually gonna be out of town.
Okay. Well, we still have problems starting the week after or whatever.
Okay, well,
It might help
As
us
it so
unless you
happens-
guys are good to stay up till 10:15ish on our time.
We'll figure it
because I'm
out.
actually gonna be out of town the 11th and the 18th.
11th and 18th. Wait, what?
I'm taking 2 weeks of vacation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
19th would
congratulations.
be when we would probably want to start.
Yes.
Oh well,
trying
yeah,
to
I'll be out of the country.
Gotcha. So potentially future start times after time change would be 7:30 to 10ish U.S. or Texas time.
I would be okay with that.
Okay. Gives you more
in fact,
time to do breakfast and everything, or dinner and all that
Yes.
stuff. As long as you're
so
okay
that
staying
would
up.
be totally fine.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Cool.
Don't bother me. As long as it's cool with UB.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
the
works
Arizona
for me.
guys can probably keep their schedule.
Yeah,
I'd
that
assume.
works for me.
Cool. Alrighty then. We will most likely see you guys in 2-ish weeks, if not more.
All right,
All right.
sounds good.
Start thinking about how to finally beat those goblins.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
true.
Hey, before we hop off, Josh, can I talk about something real quick?
Sure.
We all hop way up. As you, I'm gonna send you some stuff. Is it cool if I respec Caliban's class? I've started to realize like the Blood Hunter hurting himself thing does not work out very well.
Okay.
But it made the race too. I'm gonna send you a link for if you're cool with making him a shifter race. So he still is a Goliath. With a
Mhm.
shifter race, I can still shift into a Lycan form as a
Okay.
bonus action, and then the class be a Rune Knight fighter. So I would still have like similar, like the fire rune, like it'd be runes instead of like the
Rights.
blood curses.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but so that way not much has changed of what I've done,
Okay.
like in game.
Yeah, we can look over it and chat on Discord or whatever.
Yeah, I'll send you a link for it. It would be pretty much the same hit points. So we didn't need to change my hit dice.
Okay.
It's still a D10. Same fighting style. Same everything. I think only that would change. I think my saving throw proficiency. It's got to be a fighter first.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
some of that stuff has to change. But
Yeah, just send it on
I just
over
realized
and
that
we'll look over it.
sounds good. I'll send it your way.
Alrighty. Cool.
All right, boys.
Thanks for playing, Mice.
Good night.
See you, everybody.
See you guys
All right.
later.
Bye.
Catch y'all later. Bye.